A day after a federal agent shot and killed an Old Dominion University graduate in Minneapolis, those who knew her continue to remember her life. 37-year-old Renee Good graduated in 2020, according to ODU's president. Derek Lytle spoke with people who knew her during her time as a student. He also spoke with a local immigration attorney about the growing questions surrounding ICE enforcement tactics. Derek, what can you tell us?
Yeah, hey, Dana. Immigration attorney Andrew Reigel and I sat down this afternoon, and he tells me since our last conversation in October, an increased ICE activity across the country, incidents like yesterday's shooting may be a sign of rising tensions. Reigel says the firm he works with assists immigrants who have recent fears of ICE activity here in Hampton Roads. He says yesterday's incident in Minneapolis is unique.
We're talking about a U.S. citizen who got killed here. This wasn't someone who was undocumented running away. It was a 37-year-old white lady turning her car around that got shot in the face.
He says hearing of incidents building tension daily across America have led to where we are today.
To some degree, I was kind of surprised it took this long for this to happen. On the other hand, more humanly, I'm kind of going, this is pretty tragic.
Renee Good studied at Old Dominion, graduating with a degree in English. Her former professor saying in a statement she was a student of remarkable dedication. During that time, she was also an expecting mother and a Chesapeake-based photographer who took her maternity photos for Good, saying in a post, Renee was exactly how her mother described, gentle, loving, and deeply kind. Reigel is concerned about finding the truth of what happened yesterday.
Let's assume for argument's sake that she was interfering. Is the penalty for that death? Is that officer judged during executioner? To me was that so shortly after this happened, you had spokespeople from the government coming out and saying this is what happened, labeling her as a domestic terrorist.
Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem has said the ICE officer who shot Good acted in self-defense. Good losing her life roughly less than a mile from where George Floyd died. Reigel believes the incident will spark uproar.
You did see a national response to it, and I think you're probably going to see a national response to this as well.
Now, those protests already beginning here in Hampton Roads. A representative with the Refugee and Immigrant Solidarity Coalition confirms they will host a rally and vigil outside the ICE field office tomorrow in Norfolk on Granby Street at 4 p.m. Derek Lytle, 13 News Now.